Failure is only a path to rebirth. Let's rage.
110 health? That's a problem. We need to take him down fast, before he knows what hit him. Lae'zel, you and Shadowheart take the high ground with me. Gale, find a safe spot with a clear line of sight. We'll hit them hard and fast. I'm open to suggestions, but let's make it count. Lae'zel, you're up. Hit that flesh carver with everything you've got. Use that potion of speed and make it count. Gemini, Shadowheart, we're right behind her. Let's make this quick and quiet. Alright, here's the plan. Lae'zel, use Action Surge and take 2 shots at the Warlord with your longbow. Shadowheart, hit him with Spiritual Weapon. Gale, stay put and wait for my signal. Gemini, I'm going to use Cunning Action Hide, then move in closer for a sneak attack next turn. Let's take this guy down. Lae'zel, you're up first. Unleash hell on that Warlord. Shadowheart, hit him with Spiritual Weapon. Gale, stay put and wait for my signal. I'm going to use Cunning Action Hide, then move in closer for a sneak attack next turn. Let's take this guy down. Lae'zel, close the distance and attack the Warlord with your longsword. Use your haste action for an extra attack. Let's take him down.
It is currently your turn, Gemini. You've been hit with the effect Soul Numbed. The effect makes it so you can't take bonus actions or reactions.
Okay, this is tricky. I'm going to use my action to fire an arrow of roaring thunder at Flynn. Then, I'll use my movement to reposition behind cover, out of sight from the gnolls below. Yikes, they're not messing around. Okay, we need to focus on taking down Flynn. Lae'zel, keep the pressure on him. Shadowheart, use Guiding Bolt again if you can. Gale, can you hit him with anything? I'll risk the opportunity attack to get a clear shot with fire arrows.
You take 6 points of damage as you pull away.
I'll aim my fire arrow at the boss, Flynn. Alright, let's have Gale cast Cloud of Daggers. It's a good way to hit multiple enemies at once, and those gnolls are bunched up pretty close.
If she casts his Cloud of Daggers, it will also hit Shadowheart.
Yeah, that's fine. We need to take out those gnolls quickly, even if it means Shadowheart takes a little damage. Gale should cast Magic Missile.
On who? Flynn? Or on the other gnoll that's at full health?
Let's have Gale target Flynn. We need to take down the boss. Since she's so low on health, Shadowheart should prioritize getting away from those gnolls. She's still in a tough spot. She should use her action to disengage and move 30 feet away from those gnolls. Alright, this is it. Shadowheart needs to get out of there and regroup. She should dash towards the cliffside and down the hill. That's her best chance to escape and regroup. She should definitely use a potion to heal herself. She's too vulnerable at 3 health. Let's see what the gnolls do. Hopefully, Shadowheart can stay out of their reach.
And with that, you wanted to get more EXP. You wanted to fight more. But your hubris took too much, your confidence, and the boss Flynn took you to your death, killing Shadowheart and ending our honor mode run.
Well, that's definitely not how I wanted that to go. It's a bummer that Shadowheart didn't make it. I guess sometimes you gotta know when to fold them, huh? We had some good moments, but man, we really underestimated Flynn. I think I got a little too focused on taking him down quickly and didn't pay enough attention to keeping the party alive. We definitely needed a better plan for dealing with those gnolls. Gale was great with those big area of effect spells. He really helped us control the battlefield, but he went down pretty fast when things got hairy.
Why did you never cast Mage Armor on Gale? It would have helped his AC.
You're right, Mage Armor would have been a good call. I was so focused on offense that I didn't think about Gale's defense. That's definitely something to keep in mind for next time.
Do you want to continue our adventure or end it and start a new game?
Ooh, that's a tough one. It's tempting to keep going and see what happens, but maybe it's best to learn from this and start fresh. Let's end the campaign and begin anew.
If we begin anew, do you want to keep on playing as Gemini?
Yes, I'd like to stick with Gemini. Maybe we can try a different build or playstyle this time around. Absolutely. Let's do this.
The narrator thinks if I pause here, you'll subscribe. I find his faith in you amusing. Go on, prove me wrong.
Maybe a barbarian? That could be fun.
You have woken up as a barbarian this time, by your own choices. Tell me about yourself.
A low groan escapes my lips, the sound a rough rasp in my own throat. The world is a blur of pulsating pink flesh and a low, sickening hum that vibrates deep in my bones. There's a squirming in my head, a memory that isn't mine, a memory of shadows, daggers, and a final, crushing failure. It feels like a nightmare I just woke from, yet the shame of it clings to me like frost. My name is Gemini. I say it aloud, and the name feels both familiar and foreign. The last time I spoke it was a whisper in the dark. Now it is a growl, a promise. This past, it isn't one of back alleys and whispered secrets. My past is etched in the scars on my knuckles and the windburn on my skin. I am of the high peaks, the places where the world is all jagged stone and biting wind. I was an Outlander, born under a sky so vast it could swallow you whole. My clan was the mountain itself, my family the wolves I ran with and the prey I hunted. Survival was the only law, and strength was the only virtue. Weakness meant a quick death in the cold. I learned to track a stag for days, to read the snow for signs, to feel the coming of a blizzard in the marrow of my bones. I didn't learn words from books. I learned the language of a snarling beast, the challenge in its eyes, and the satisfaction of meeting it with equal fury. My tiefling blood, the mark of Mephistopheles, wasn't a curse to be hidden. It was a fire in my gut, a well of heat that kept the frost at bay. When my rage boils over, it isn't just my muscles that burn. Sometimes, my very hands crackle with an inner flame. It's not magic, not the way soft-skinned wizards see it. It's just another part of the storm inside me. My personality? It's as simple and as hard as the granite I called home. I am direct. Deception is a coward's tool, and I have no time for it. If I have a problem with you, you'll know it from the edge of my axe, not a knife in your back. I trust my instincts above all else. Schemes and plans are fragile things that shatter at the first real test. I'm impatient, restless. Standing still feels like dying. The only peace I've ever known is the exhaustion after a hard fight or a long hunt. How did they capture me? Not in a fair fight. Never. I was tracking a chimera, a beast that had plagued the lower valleys for a season. The hunt was long, brutal, and it drew all my focus. They came not with steel, but with silence. The forest fell quiet. My instinct screamed wrong, but I thought it was the beast. Then my mind was invaded. A psychic shriek that brought me to my knees, blood pouring from my nose. My strength, my rage, it meant nothing against an enemy I couldn't see, couldn't hit. I remember the cold, rubbery tentacles wrapping around me, my world dissolving into a chorus of whispers that weren't my own. They took me not because I was weak, but because I was alone, and my focus was singular. A mistake I will not make again. This feeling, this sense of having failed before, it fuels my rage now. In that dream, I died from a clever plan gone wrong. This time, there will be no clever plans. There will only be the crushing weight of my axe and the fire of my fury. They put a worm in my head, but they've only caged a monster. And this cage will not hold. I am ready. Let us see what awaits us on this nautiloid ship. The last time, I remember failure. It tasted like ash, too many whispers, too many clever plans. It ended in nothing, no more. I am Gemini. I was taken by a mind ambush, not in a real fight. Strength was not tested. They will pay for that cowardice. This worm in my skull will be carved out. My thoughts are clear now. My rage is a sharpened stone. A problem stands in my way. My axe will break it. A lock needs opening. My axe will break it. I have my rage. I have my axe. It is enough. Point me to the first thing that needs to be broken. I am ready. Allies are for the weak. I don't need help. I will find my own way. The goblin is dead. It has nothing for me. The elevator, that's where I need to go. It's the only way forward. That thing. It speaks of help, but its eyes, they're too bright. It's a trick. A trap. I'll listen, but my hand stays on my axe. What does it want? Strength. Break the skull. I don't have time for gentle. My rage will guide my axe. This thing is a mind flayer's pet. It deserves no kindness.
You could cripple the strange creature.
No games. No tricks. This thing is a tool of the mind flayers. It deserves no mercy. I will cripple it. Make it weak. Make it serve me. No matter. It was weak. It ran. Coward. I don't need its help. I have my rage. I have my axe. I'll find my own way. I will not refuse an axe that swings in my direction. I am Gemini. This ship is full of mindflayer filth. We will cut through them together. I'm ready to bury my axe in something. With my great axe. Let's see how tough these imps really are.
Cutting to the chase.
Lae'zel, move in and attack with your greatsword. Let's finish this quickly. Loot is for those who need it. I have my rage. I have my axe. Let's move. Shadowheart first. She's a fighter, like me. We'll need each other. Those things are fast, but they're not strong. I'll cleave them both. My axe is big enough. Then, I'll grab that rune and free Shadowheart. This pod, it's just metal and glass. It can't hold me. I'll push my will into it. My rage will break it open. Shadowheart is waiting. Let's go. Shadowheart, we need to move. There's more to this ship. More mindflayer filth. Let's go.
Thank you.
I don't need healing. I have my rage. I have my axe. Let's move.
Gemini, you do need healing.
I appreciate the concern, but I'm confident in my abilities. Let's keep going.
Alright. I tried to let her know she's hurt.
We are nearing the Helm.
The transponders are our priority. We need to get off this ship. Shadowheart, Lae'zel, with me. We'll fight our way to the Helm. Lae'zel, move towards the Hellbore and attack. We need to clear a path to the Helm. We need to take down this Hellbore quickly. Shadowheart, use Guiding Bolt on the Hellbore. Then, move towards the Helm. We need to get there quickly. I'll rage and dash toward the Cambion. We need to get to the Helm. I'll use my action to attack the Cambion with my great axe. Let's finish this. The big one is stunned. Weak. Shadowheart. Forget the imps. They are gnats. Turn around. Use Sacred Flame on the Cambion. It can't dodge. Hurt it while it's helpless. Then, use your movement to get closer to the Helm. We are leaving. The beast is stunned. Helpless. This is the moment to strike. My axe will taste its blood. I'm using Lacerate. I want it to bleed. With my bonus action, I'll drink the healing potion. I'm hurt, not stupid. I need to stay standing to keep hitting it. Strike first. Heal second. The rage demands I break it while it's weak. Lae'zel is wounded, but she is a warrior. Running is for cowards. Use second wind. Heal yourself. A fighter is no good to me dead. Then, kill that imp. It's in your face. Crush it. The path must be cleared with steel, not by sneaking past. Finish the fight in front of you. Then move to the transponder. That is the way. Shadowheart. That beast is in the way. Smash it. Use your mace. No running. No disengaging. We don't go around our problems. We go through them. Break it, then move forward. Clear the path. More of them. They swarm like insects. This is a fool's battle. A trap. My rage is a weapon, not something to be thrown away on an endless swarm. To die here is to give them a victory they did not earn. The true enemy is the ship itself. The Helm is its heart. That is what we must crush. I will disengage. I am not running. I am moving to break the real target. We will carve a path through the lesser filth. Let these Cambions watch as their ship is torn apart around them. That is the only victory that matters now. Lae'zel, the beast stands before you. The Helm is at your back. A warrior does not turn their back on an enemy. Attack it. Cut it down. Clear the path. Once it is dead, you will take the helm. That is the only way forward. We do not run from gnats.
The Helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
The Githyanki, she did not break. A dragon's fire in her face, and she did not run. She used her hands, her strength. She forced our escape. There was no trickery, only action. She has proven her worth. She is a warrior. Now we fall. The air tears at me, but my rage burns from the inside. It will keep me alive. She did not die to the dragon. I will not die to the ground. We are strong.
Barely a warm-up. This run will be different.